Right now, there is a very high chance you are sitting on the toilet watching this exact video. And if you are, you need to listen to me very carefully. Because what you think is just a harmless 5-minute break from reality is actually a biological time bomb. This is the ruthless truth that the billion-dollar tech industry and smartphone manufacturers are actively concealing from you. They design their endless scrolling apps to keep you hooked, but they refuse to tell you that bringing your phone into the bathroom is silently destroying your cellular health and breaking down your body's primary physiological barrier. You probably think you are just resting your legs or catching up on the news, but the horrifying truth is you are triggering a cascade of structural and biochemical damage that will haunt you for decades. I am going to show you the exact biological mechanism of what is happening inside your body right this second, and how you can reset this catastrophic habit before the damage becomes permanent. Let us start with the basic physics of your bathroom. Look at the design of the standard toilet seat. It is an oval shape with a massive hole in the middle. It is not an ergonomic chair. It is a gravity trap. When you sit on a normal chair, your weight is distributed across your thighs and glutes, providing a solid foundation that supports your pelvic floor. But when you sit on a toilet, your entire pelvic region is suspended in mid-air. There is zero physical support. Now add the fact that you are leaning forward, staring down at a glowing screen, completely losing track of time. You are no longer engaging in a natural 2-minute biological function. You have turned your bathroom into a prolonged work session. And this is where the physical nightmare begins. By sitting in that unsupported position for 10, 15, or even 20 minutes, you are subjecting your rectal veins to an immense, unnatural gravitational pull. Your body is not designed to handle this kind of sustained pressure on its lower vascular network. What happens next is a severe blockade in your microcirculation. The blood pools in the lowest point of your body, causing the delicate veins in your rectum and anus to engorge, stretch, and eventually become inflamed. This is the primary trigger for hemorrhoids. It is not just about straining. It is about the sheer amount of time you spend letting gravity tear at your blood vessels. You are essentially torturing your own vascular system. But it does not stop there. This sustained pressure also compresses the crucial somatic nerves running through your pelvic floor. Prolonged compression of these nerves leads to numbness, tingling, and over time, permanent nerve damage that can severely affect your bowel motility. Your body relies on highly sensitive nerve signals to regulate waste elimination. When you numb those nerves by sitting in a phone-induced toilet trance, you disrupt the entire biological mechanism of your digestive tract. You are slowly dismantling the very system designed to keep you healthy. And yet, this mechanical destruction is only half the story. We have only talked about the structural damage. What is happening on the microscopic level is far more terrifying. This is the craziest part. Right now, as you scroll, your screen is acting as a magnet for a completely invisible threat. You think your bathroom is clean because it smells like bleach, but you are blindly ignoring the microbial reality of that environment. You are holding a device that is about to become a weapon against your own immune system. Every time you swipe your finger across that glass screen, you are interacting with a surface that is fundamentally changing your health trajectory. Your skin has a delicate physiological barrier, a complex microbiome designed to protect you from foreign pathogens. But by bringing your phone into the most bacteria-dense room in your house, you are bypassing your body's natural defenses. The billion-dollar cosmetic industry wants to sell you endless serums to fix your skin and health. But they never address this fundamental behavioral trap. You are unknowingly participating in an act of biological self-sabotage every single day. I know this sounds extreme. I used to do the exact same thing, thinking it was just harmless multitasking. But once I looked at the clinical research and understood the molecular biology of what we are doing to ourselves, I was absolutely horrified. Imagine dipping your smartphone directly into the toilet bowl. Because biochemically speaking, that is exactly what you are doing every single time you sit there scrolling. When you flush the toilet, a violent physical reaction occurs. The rushing water creates an aerosolized mist called a toilet plume. This microscopic cloud of fecal matter, containing severe pathogens like E. coli and Salmonella, explodes into the air and settles on every surface within a 6-foot radius. And what is the closest, most frequently touched surface in that radius? Your phone. You are essentially holding a warm, illuminated petri dish. Smartphones operate at a temperature that perfectly incubates bacterial growth. You are cultivating a biological time bomb right in the palm of your hand. But here is the most insane part. You finish your business. You wipe, you stand up, and you wash your hands. You use soap, you scrub, you feel clean. But you do not wash your phone. You pick up that bacteria-laden device with your freshly washed hands, instantly recontaminating your skin. And then you leave the bathroom and go about your day. You eat your lunch while texting. You lay in bed and scroll. And worst of all, you hold that phone directly against your cheek and mouth to make a call. You are forcefully pressing fecal bacteria directly into the delicate physiological barrier of your facial skin and your mucous membranes. The moment those foreign pathogens make contact with your face, they begin to aggressively dismantle your skin's natural microbiome. Your immune system detects the invasion immediately. Your lymphatic system goes into high gear, trying to flush out the toxins and fight off the continuous bacterial assault. But because you are reintroducing these pathogens multiple times a day, your lymphatic system becomes completely overloaded. This chronic state of localized inflammation is a primary, hidden cause of stubborn cystic acne, severe skin irritation, and even frequent respiratory infections. You might think you are suffering from hormonal breakouts, but the reality is often a direct result of this cross-contamination. You are fighting an uphill battle against an invisible enemy that you voluntarily carry with you everywhere. The cosmetics industry will gladly sell you expensive chemical peels to treat the symptoms, but they are completely blind to the root cause. You are smearing a microbiological nightmare onto your face every single day. Now, let us talk about the neurochemical trap that keeps you sitting there. While you are staring at that screen, your brain is receiving a massive, continuous surge of dopamine from social media algorithms. This neurochemical flood binds to the receptors in your brain and acts as a mild anesthetic. It completely masks the discomfort and the urgent pain signals your pelvic nerves are desperately trying to send to your central nervous system. You are hacking your own nervous system in the worst way possible. The dopamine loop overrides your natural biological clock, turning a rapid physiological necessity into a prolonged session of physical trauma. Your body is screaming in structural pain, but your brain is too distracted by the dopamine hit to care. This cognitive disconnection is exactly how you end up sitting on a porcelain ring for 30 minutes, utterly destroying your cellular health without even realizing it. But there is a biological miracle waiting for you if you simply stop. Your body is the ultimate cellular cleanup machine. If you establish the sanctuary rule, which means your phone absolutely never crosses the threshold of your bathroom door, the physical regeneration begins almost immediately. Within just a few days of stopping this habit, your localized blood circulation in the pelvic floor will dramatically improve, relieving the immense pressure on your vascular network. The inflammation in your rectal veins will naturally subside, and your facial microbiome will begin a massive biochemical reset. Without the constant daily bombardment of aerosolized fecal bacteria, your skin's physiological barrier will repair itself, naturally reducing inflammation and clearing up your complexion. You have the power to stop this silent destruction right now. The bathroom must become a zone of strict biological functions, not a digital waiting room. Your cells, your blood vessels, and your immune system are begging you to put the screen down and let them function normally. You wash your hands after using the toilet, but you never wash your phone. It is time to break the cycle. If this biological breakdown shocked you, you know exactly who needs to hear it. Send this video to that one friend or family member who disappears into the bathroom for half an hour every single day. They need to know the clinical truth about what they are doing to their bodies. And if you want to keep discovering the hidden biological mechanisms that control your health, make sure to hit that subscribe button to support the channel. Stay healthy and leave your phone outside.